Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Ronin. I thought, since last time we did a bit of a rush through New Game Plus, I thought we would take it a little bit easier, and go ahead and do New Game. So we'll take things a bit slower, as I said, and talk more mechanics-wise. We'll also even review the small story that we have. You get 4 little lines like this for all of the 5 boss characters, and it pretty efficiently introduces what's going on. Again, this is the photograph showing everybody involved. Not all of those characters will we be meeting, but enough of them. So this is just regular New Game, and I don't have all those cool things I had last time. At this point, all I'm able to do is jump around. And you can see you just jump by holding and clicking, and you can see the little arc there. I'm able to pause at any time, like I said before, with the space bar, and send out a grapnel like that. So you can kind of jump up, but there's nothing up there, so that's not important to do. Anyway, yeah, supposedly there's like a fancy way to jump into the corner and zip everywhere. I don't know if they actually fixed that in a patch. I saw that in the speedrun thing that I watched, but we're not going to be doing it today, whatever. Anyway, so this is the stealthy action-y game that I introduced you to last time with the quick play, and I thought it might be fun to take things a bit slower and just see how everything actually works. So, as I said, you can see the arcs pretty well, and that works well for jumping around. Glass is jumpable through, terminals are hackable. It's all pretty standard fare so far. We're trying to hack information on that guy's whereabouts, like we said. So you approach somebody, you see the stab icon, you press it to stab. Sometimes you can do other kind of kills. We'll see those later. And because this is dark, he really doesn't see us no matter where we are. Obviously in the light, they will bug you a lot more. But for now, get stuffed! Yeah, he doesn't know what hit him. And now he never will. Alright, so you have to be on a floor to open doors, which can be a little annoying sometimes, but it's probably for the best all told. This guy is unreachable, so he doesn't count towards the kill all guards spree. I think he's just there to intimidate you. But as we said before, if you remember from last time, there was a machine gun guard right here, I think, and then this guy was still a pistol guard at the end of the hallway. This is regular New Game, so it's quite a bit easier. And this is just training you. Try to be somewhere else other than the guard's line of sight when you're done with your turn. You're done with your turn when the arc turns from white into red when you're jumping around, or once you've used your power. At the end of the turn, all the enemy guards get a chance to do their thing and fire away. Now, this is the first place where it really introduces the multiple paths kind of thing that the game is so fond of. I actually meant to jump past him, but that's fine. You can slide down walls as long as you're in the dark. People won't see you outside unless there's a light distinctly shining on you, and that's a problem. And we could do all kind of things here. We can send the elevator down, which I think is kind of fun. I forgot this last time, but if you press the right trigger key, or the right mouse button, you can look around and do fun stuff that way. And one of the things you can do is decide that you want to send the elevator down to the next floor without yourself going down on it. That attracts the guard's attention. So while his back is turned, he won't even care about the elevator there. So it's a bit too late, and down he goes. We'll hack that there. This guy's attention is already diverted. So, whatever. We could go from the ground up, we could go from the top down. One of the things I really like about the game is the real branching paths they let you take. There's a lot of ways to handle every level. And there's usually sort of a safe way and sort of an exciting way. So obviously the safe way here is to slide down this way, jump up through the light, and then probably take down this guy, and that guy. But we're not going to do that, because I don't have to worry as much about stealth this time, so I think we're just going to hop right in the middle of it and see how it goes. Maybe I'll die, but then I'll get to show you what that's like. Okay, they're all mad at me. Fortunately, he's aiming down, so I'm able to jump up there and deal with things in that sense. And I got my limit break, which let me take my extra turn there. Yeah, I'm not going down to this little 3-guard free-for-all. Again, the red doors you can only open if you're facing a key card, so we couldn't have opened that from the outside. One of the things you learn to look for a lot in this game is where the shadows are and where the light is. And there's a lot of shadow in these early levels, but that will be very different in later times. Okay, we did our best. We got the skill points, so let's talk about the skill tree in the game. Here's the skill tree. This unlocks all of your stuff in order, and in my opinion, there kind of is a best way to do it. Excuse me. I have some pho here. I'm going to take a little sip of. The best one to go first, in my opinion, is this stealth kill. It's just so useful. That's the power where you are on a ceiling and you send a little rope down and hang a guard from it. And we will see that in the next chapter already. You can see that all the names of the chapters have names, which is kind of cool. And in these in New Game Regular, it tells you if you've earned your skill point. Again, in New Game Plus, it's assumed that you've earned all of them already. As I brought up in the first LP, the first section of this, there are always 2 intro levels and then a boss battle. That was rookie move. I was trying to catch this and I instead rocketed away. There we go. I like doing that trick. Now, here's an early good example of the stealth kill. Just get guys from the ceiling. It doesn't make a whole lot of noise, which is very handy. Okay, and the next skill to learn is you can jump down and then rocket right up, and people still won't notice you that way. That guy doesn't care as long as we're attacking people from the shadow. What does he even care? This is the civilian, as we said before. The deal with them is if they see you, they're going to raise an alarm. That's not an instant game over here in just regular New Game, like it is in New Game Plus, but it's still to be avoided. I just wanted to do that as a little challenge to unlock that door. You don't get anything for it, but it's hard to do. I don't know why that door is red. I guess it's to emphasize that you shouldn't go through. Ooh, I almost flipped through that wall there. There's just a few little non-bugs in the game. Nothing really to worry about. Alright. Could have broken through there and taken on him and taken out that computer. I can't get through the door there, so I'm either going to have to take him down first, or reach this unlocking panel down here. And in fact, just to kind of go the sneaky way this time, I think that's how I'm going to do it. Sneaking is a little bit easier in New Game Plus because there are much fewer enemies. We haven't encountered a single machine gun guard yet, which is just very nice. Okay. I'm pressing space as I take him out because I'm worried that this guard is going to hear me and turn around, but well, no such luck for him. He doesn't seem to be particularly observant, so we'll take advantage of that. Break through. You can hold spacebar as soon as you break through and use that to take him out right away, and nobody even really gets a chance to react. There was a bug with this unlocker in the hard version. I don't know if I mentioned that, but sometimes it would just cause a countdown to go, and it wasn't anybody in particular counting down. There was just a countdown, and then when it was over, you lost the game. So I'm going to break as few windows as possible, just trying to do a little fun thing. And now we can see this previously red door has turned green. That is really the magic of the unlocker, that it causes that to happen. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to... No, I think I will not. His laser is going down here, so I can't jump over here. And I've already dealt with this guy, so I've got no option other than to go for the hero mode here. I think this guy probably saw me, didn't he? Yeah, he did. So now we're in turn-based mode. I've said this before, and I mean it when I say it, I wish that you could run in turn-based mode. You can see there's still nothing too bad. The fact that you can only jump just really limits your mobility. I'll take the elevator this time. I love the elevator music, as I've said before. That's a thing that I'm a fan of. Get stuffed. There we go. There's everybody down. I promptly forgot about my Windows thing that I did before, but whatever, it doesn't matter at this point. All guards down, no civilians saw me, no alarms raised, and we are doing groovy. Alright, we now approach the first, what might be considered actual challenge. And we have our next skill to unlock. Shuriken Rain is fine. Decoy is also good. I think I might go for Decoy. Normally I would just go all the way across here and get these. These ones are blanks. These are just, you have to spend the 2 skill points to get the next power, essentially. But yeah, I'm going to use decoy. I've been enjoying it more and more. Usually you get your little words about the boss when you're actually fighting them. This is also unusual because there's only one way to approach the intro to the level, and most boss levels give you the illusion of choice. Although I feel like you can climb up to the top here and see the dude. Can't get to him right now. He gives the impression that when he sees you, he's kind of resigned to his fate. But for now, he's well, that is a little fun, I guess. You can circle around back. That's nice. Hang on. There we go. Let's try that. Ugh. There we go. Alright. He doesn't like me. I don't frankly much care. I don't like you either, buddy. And again, this was just all the magic of taking people out highest to lowest, and then also using the shadows to maximum ability. Taking people at the shadows, especially with the drop kill like that, is great. Civilians will never notice it. These two would notice me in a second if I stepped into the light, but this is a darkened office at night, and they have little rooms over here like this that aren't actually good for anything, but just would be in an office building. And like I said, I like the minimalist storytelling. You can see that it's all corporate offices down here, but once you get to the top level, it's this like sleek, shiny. They've got these whatever Hail Hydra banners or whatever they're supposed to be. I think the Ninja Mans are planning on taking over the world, is what it appears to be. If I can get out of his field of view, that would be superb. I'm worried they're all going to target me. Maybe not. Yeah, they totally are. Can I avoid them by going up here? I can! Very nice. Well, that's the samurai man down. With him taken out, these two chumps are not really much of a challenge. You do always do a nice little jump to right where you are sorting somebody so that I can get you out of the way. So as I said, if you give this guy a second, he sort of seems to know who you are, knows what he's in for. You can knock him over. He kind of half gets up. He's not doing so well is the idea. Poor old man. Although he said he knew he deserved to die, so presumably whatever betrayal he was a part of, we were also a part of, and he hopefully feels bad about it. Now, just because this is on regular New Game doesn't mean that this is really any less of a slouch. I'm gonna head over this way this time. I went the other way last time. Whew. Pull up here. I think that might do him in. No, it didn't. Oh well. I was hoping. All I need is a few seconds to deal with people. It would be great if I can... Yes. Got out of everybody's sight, which is exactly how I did things last time. Believe it or not, I actually used to fight these guys down. Ugh. Wish I didn't get seen there. Well, that just does illustrate that sometimes the physics can work against you as well as for you. Do I get a chance to take him out? No, I do not. No, that's fine. This just shows I had the original game fairly well pathed out, and if you don't take the paths, then you can kind of get caught up in a lot of this turn-based foo-for-all. I'm gonna try to jump out the window again. If one comes out with me, so much the better. Me and him can have a party. Hopefully they don't... Oh, they do get the drop on me. You know what? Whatever. There we go. See, this is, again, what I was illustrating was there's a big difference between doing this level efficiently and playing around with it this way. The first time you play through a game, this is likely going to be what almost all of your playtime is going to be like. I don't know if he still has a bead on me. If I can get him down. There we go. Maybe jump over here. And, you know, some people had said things like they don't think the turn-based combat works particularly well. I wonder if that wasn't... It's pretty easy to get impatient when you're doing this stuff. There we go. Close to raising the alarm there. I would not have preferred that. Either way, it was a much more long, drawn-out battle, which, again, I'm glad I got to show off, because that's more what the game is like before you path things out a bit. But that was Act 1. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll be taking a more thoughtful look at Act 2 next time. So, see you then.